Welcome to the Contour Core Sculpting System 2 out-of-box experience. Today I will go over what you will receive within your kit, as well as the assembly of your Contour Core Sculpting System kit and how to operate your Contour Core Sculpting System. You will receive one bottle of our Contour Fat Burner, the Contour Core Sculpting System, the MX9 controller, a 20-inch lead wire set, the Contour ab belt, one pack of 4 AAA batteries, one pack of 4 Garmin ab belt gel pads, a sensible eating diet to boost your metabolism, and the Contour use and care guide. Okay, now that you've gotten everything out of the plastic lining, the twist ties, and so forth, go ahead and make sure you have everything set out on your table. You'll need your ab belt. You'll need the wires, the 2 20-inch wires, your batteries, the MX9 controller, and the 4-pack of gel pads. So to start, you're going to take your MX9 controller, remove the back by sliding it off battery in a downward motion. Insert the AAA batteries as indicated in your controller. Slide the back lid onto the controller. And now this is ready to be used, but we're going to set this aside and now assemble the Contour ab belt. So now what we're going to do is flip over the Contour ab belt, like so that you can see the back of the ab belt. Next, you're going to take your wires. You'll notice that there's a blue set with a black wire and a black set with a black wire. So what you're going to do is take the one plug end, not the two, but the one plug, and feed it into the bottom hole of the ab belt. Once you get that one set in, then you're going to take the black wire and put it in the other hole. Now this is step 3 within the instruction manual. Now you have your wires kind of hanging out, but that main plug is in that side of that hole. Now on the front side of the ab belt, you will notice that there's a pocket right on the side. So what you're going to do is stick your hand inside that pocket and retrieve the wires that are inside of those holes. Now on the back side of the ab belt, once you've actually pulled the wires through, you want to make sure that these tails with the 2 plugs are still on the inside of the belt hanging loose. You're going to open up your 4-pack of gel pads. And now you'll notice that each electrode has a poly sheet plastic covering on one side, and then on the other side it has blue covering that says this side to Garmin. Now with this side to Garmin, you just want to peel off those blue covers, put those aside, and then what you'll do is you will put that gray sticky side. It's important, there's a gray side and there's a black side. Stick the gray side of that electrode down on the ab belt, right where the oval is located. Once you've completed that with one electrode, go ahead and do the same steps with all 4 electrodes on all 4 outlines of the ab belt. Now what we're going to do on steps 7 and 8, we're going to go ahead and plug each of those white tails into the blue connectors, as well as on the other side we're going to connect them onto the black connectors. Like so. And now I'm going to just simply pull on the front side of the wires to hide each of those wires within the ab belt. like so. Okay, now to put on your contour, you're going to simply make sure that your skin is clean from oils and lotions and so forth. It's just good to use soap and water, pat dry, so then that way you have a nice clean surface on your skin. Now that you've completed steps 1 through 9, we're gonna go ahead and put on the ab belt, connect the MX9 controller, and then I'm gonna show you actually how to use the system. So now what you're going to do is remove the poly sheet covers, set those aside, make sure that you save them because you will need them later on after you're done using the ab belt to make sure that you put the protective sheets back on the electrodes to keep them fresh. Now that you have the plastic sheet covers set aside, I'm going to go ahead and make sure that my skin is clean, which I've already done. I'm just going to simply lift up my shirt. I'm going to take the ab belt, wrap it around my waist, make sure that your belly button is between the 2 electrodes in the center. Simply wrap the ab belt around. I can feel that it's secure and it's on my skin. Next, I'm going to take the MX9 controller and I'm going to go ahead and plug in each of the wires. So I can tell right here that the shorter wire is the farthest on the far left, so it's my black connector, and the one that's longer indicates to me that it's on the right side. So on the controller, I'm going to make sure that I plug in the left wire into the left side of the controller. You'll hear it click. And now we're ready to turn on the contour and get yourself going with how to use the programs. Before using your Contour Core Sculpting System 2, we recommend you read the manual and refer to the warning chapter in this manual if you have any concerns. To begin, press the on and off button located on the right-hand side of your controller. Now that your Contour Core Sculpting System MX9 controller has been turned on, you will notice that there are navigation buttons on the left-hand side and the right-hand side with the up and down arrows, as well as the on-off button and the play and pause button. At any time during your session, you can change your program mode by pressing the start and pause button using your left and up and down arrows and press the start and pause button to begin. The levels can be changed by using the right-hand side up and down arrow. As recommended, we do the resistance program level 1. Now you can go ahead and press the resume button or play button. You'll notice that the counter is actually counting down and the muscle stimulator is actually increasing its percentage. You can see that it's going up to 10%. Once you are ready to increase the intensity level, you should be able to feel some contraction, light contractions going on. You can increase the controller. So I'm going to go ahead and increase them both up to 20. Once you are comfortable with the contractions, you can go ahead and slide your MX9 controller right in the side pocket. And now you're ready to go. If you want to increase the controller again, simply take your controller out, increase the intensity level. Now you can feel the contractions. You can actually see the contractions. Once your session is complete, you can simply hit pause and turn it off, or simply let the timer run down.